Hey, this is John with TPF Travel, Trips, Places, and Fun. I'm here at Silver Dollar City, and we're going to be talking about the best days to come in terms of weather. But I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to experiment, so I need you to leave some comments below. It'll really help us out. I'm not going to edit this one. I'm going to record it and upload kind of on the fly. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to upload and get it out there, as opposed to what we usually do, and we'll keep doing it this way too, of course, but our fully edited videos we will record in many different segments, and then I'll go home and I will edit. It takes anywhere from an hour to 3 or 4 hours, depending on how long the video is and how complex it is. This is going to take me the length of this video, and that's it. Now there's not going to be any custom thumbnail right now. I'll fix that later. There's not going to be any end screens, no transitions, no edits, nothing. So leave comments. Let me know if you would like more content like this, because it's easier for me to upload as opposed to doing it the way we've been doing it. All right, let's talk about weather. And by the way, I'm here at the train station. Let me just go ahead here. My nice little raw, I'm at the train station. And so they are getting ready to pull out. They haven't loaded up yet. I think they're wiping off the seats because of the rain. And so that brings me to my point, because people are always asking, when is the best time to visit Silver Dollar City? Now, this is right in the middle of a Street Fest, which is we've determined, Amy and I, that it's our third favorite festival, 1, 2, 3. We like Christmas, and we love the pumpkins, the Harvest Fest in the fall. But man, really close third, might even be number 2 for me, is the Street Fest. It's just, the whole park is alive and it's festive. And if you haven't seen our Street Fest video, I uploaded that a couple days ago on opening day of Street Fest. Check that out. It's phenomenal out here. I love it. It's just all the music and the bands and the shows and the characters, and so fun, so fun. But here we are at Street Fest, and it's slow. Right now it is, let me look at my watch, it is 10:30 in the morning, so the park hasn't been open that long. But it's slow. It's going to pick up a little bit, but it's slow right now, and no waits on the rides. I mean, you can see. Let me flip the camera again, so you can see over there. There's the train station, and there's hardly anybody there waiting. Just a handful of people, and so is this a good time to visit? So I'm telling you it is. And some of you that have seen videos in the past that have talked about kind of the best times to visit Silver Dollar City, in our opinion, are when it's cold and rainy. Days like today, where it's about 50 degrees and it was raining, and it might rain again a little bit, this is the best, absolute best day to come. Why? Because the crowds are scared away. So the way we need to think about this is, when do people really want to come? They want to come when it's sunny and warm and no rain at all. And so that's when most people want to come. So what does that tell us? It's going to be busy. It's going to be crowded, right? And so come on days like this where there's a threat of rain. I see on Facebook all the time, people are commenting and saying, you know what? There's a threat of rain. I don't think I'm going to do Silver Dollar City tomorrow. I was planning on it. I'm not going to do it. What else is there to do in Branson? And of course, there's a lot of stuff to do in Branson indoors, including Escape Code, our business. You got to visit Escape Code. So there's a lot to do indoors, but I always tell people, go anyway. Go to Silver Dollar City. Why? Because everybody else is going to be looking for indoor things to do in Branson, and you may have the whole park to yourself. Now I see breaks in the clouds, and so I don't think it's going to be a stormy day. I think it's going to be basically like it is right now. I think it's going to get up even to 70 degrees. It might get a little busier, maybe. Well, certainly it'll get a little busier as the day goes by, but I don't think this is going to be a big day at all. I was asking the folks at the Cinnamon Bread place where I got my coffee. That's always my first spot. Those are my favorite folks. They're amazing. And got my coffee, got my Starbucks. And I asked them, I said, what's the report on for today? And they said they don't believe it's going to be busy because of the threat of rain and the cooler temperatures. And I'm like, man, oh man, this is definitely the time to come. So when you are looking for a time to come to Silver Dollar City, there's a bunch of things you could do to try to find the slower days. If the kids are in school, it's typically going to be a little bit slower. If it's not a Saturday, it's going to be slower. If it's rainy or cool, it's going to be slower. If it's stormy, it's definitely going to be slower. The only thing with the stormy thing is if there's lightning, the rides aren't going to ride. They're going to close them. But if it's just sprinkling and it's cool out, best time to come. And let me flip the camera again. I mean, look at this. People get on the train now. We'll hear them leave in just a second. But look around. There's nobody. There's nobody here. And I've done about a half a loop of the park, and the park is empty. Empty. And again, it's only 10:34 or so. So it's going to get busier. Oh, by the way, there's something. I'm going to leave it on this view for just a moment because the train's about to leave. I want you all to see that. But if it is going to be a busy day, or even if it's not, get here an hour before the park opens. Definitely do that. Get here early. If it's a max day, what we call max days, where people are going to wait in traffic for 3 hours just to get in, and maybe not get in because they get turned away because park's at capacity. Those kind of days where everybody's going to be here. Christmas time, pumpkin time. Oh, train's getting ready. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. And those times, get here 2 hours early. 2 hours before the park opens. And I'm just gonna see if the engineer get his attention, see if he can wave. There he is. He's a good guy right there. And they got a new train whistle. You'll notice the different sound of the train. They got a new train whistle. He said it's I think he said it might be on loan for a year or something like that. But I might have misunderstood that part of it. But it's an authentic period train whistle. So it sounds the way it used to sound many, many years ago, however long ago that was. So he's getting ready. He's giving a thumbs up, I think. And here we go. There's the conductor right there. He's giving a thumbs up. Get ready. I'll shut up for a second here. I love the train. Getting close. About to hear that new whistle. That is awesome. And there they go. We can hear the train from our house. Alrighty. All right, so flipping back here. And so, yeah, as I was saying, come early. If it's a max day, like really, really busy, get here 2 hours early. They'll let you on Main Street on the square an hour early before rope drop. And then you get to see but then you can wait outside for the extra hour if it's going to be a max day. But once inside the park on Main Street, you'll be able to see the opening ceremonies. It's awesome. You got to come an hour early. You can eat breakfast at Molly's Mill. Great breakfast food. I think they open maybe half an hour before park opens. I'm not sure on that. You have to check that out. But you can eat there before the park actually opens, before rope drop. So there's things to do. So definitely get here well before the park opens. But if you're coming on a day like today, definitely consider these slow days. And maybe you don't have to come super early, although I still would. I'd come not 2 hours early, but an hour early. Get here on the park. Get going. Have breakfast, see the opening ceremonies, and then it's going to be slow. Today's a Saturday. This is a Saturday. And it's going to be slow because of the weather, And so I'd love to hear your comments. What are your experiences with Silver Dollar City? So many people I hear from them, in the groups that they get frustrated because it's so busy. And and then other people get frustrated because, on max days, they get turned away and they can't get in, and those are really max days. Those are the mega max days. It doesn't happen that often. They get frustrated, and what is Silver Dollar City to do? Do they shut the gates at, and make all these people mad that have driven hours to come and they can't get in? Do they leave the gates open and make all these people mad inside because there's so many people and the lines are long? It's kind of it's a tough situation right there, and but the easy solution is don't come on max days. Don't come on busy days. If possible, get your kids out of school during the week, and take a vacation during the week instead of coming on the weekends or coming on the obvious holiday times. And that's always challenging. Because you also have to get off work and you have to all that kind of stuff. So it's challenging. But if possible, that's definitely the way to do it. All right, so I'm gonna leave this here, but wait, don't leave. Leave some comments. I really would love to know. This is a completely unedited video, completely and entirely. I'm gonna hit stop on this in just a second, and then I'm going to upload it. Not gonna edit it at all. Then I'm gonna go about my day. I'm taking pictures here at Silver Dollar City, and then later on I'm gonna go hang out with the fam and kind of do some things today. But what do you think? I'd love to hear your comments, and if you would like this video, that would be great. And if you would subscribe, that really helps the channel. It helps us so much more than you would realize, simply by you clicking subscribe, and it means a lot to us. And turn on notifications as well, so you can see these videos. If these raw videos work, I'm going to do more of these, which means more content, but we'll also do the edited videos as well, because those are great. Oh, a chipmunk just ran across. Let me. Oh, he hid. He ran under there. He's down there. I'm telling you, you can trust me. He's down there. There's a chipmunk down there. So that's things you can see if you come early and or they come on days like, and there's nobody here. The chipmunks can run freely. I got a squirrel. Took a picture of a squirrel. A little while ago. So the wildlife is out being wild. Okay, there you have it, everybody. Leave comments. Do you like the raw? Are you okay with it? Compare it with the edited versions. What do you think? You're amazing. I pray blessings on your life, and I pray God does just incredible things, because you're incredible. All right, and that's it. We'll talk to you next time, and as Amy would say, safe travels, everyone.